Honest check engine light diagnosis near me. When your check engine light comes on, most drivers feel the same uncertainty. The vehicle may still seem to drive like it's supposed to, but the warning light just popped up, and speaking from personal experience and being in the automotive industry, so knowing a lot more about it than the average driver is going to. It's never any fun. The TPMS light, your tire pressure monitoring light, it comes on. It's like, do you have a flat, or is it the natural attrition of the air going out of the tire? Your anti-lock brake light comes on. It's like, really? I mean, talk about an inconvenience. I mean, is it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? Am I going to get ripped off? And, I mean, is it safe to keep driving? Do I need to get it pulled in now? Do I, what, and not that it always happens at the most inconvenient moment ever, but it always feels like it's the most inconvenient moment ever. So really, I mean, and if you've driven for any length of time and you don't replace your car every year, and even if you do replace your car every year, which I do not recommend on any level, anywhere, anytime, then, you've probably seen multiple dash lights come on. Your battery light, your TPMS light, your ABS light, your check engine light. I mean, that's just the way it works nowadays, because we got a lot of lights. And you need that. If you don't have lights, then, because you can have an oil pressure light, you can have so many different lights, it's not even funny. Then you got gauges. So you definitely need to pay attention to the gauges. But the main thing that most people in this day and age worry about is being ripped off. I mean, it feels like we're being ripped off at the grocery store. Feels like we're being ripped off when you go walk in and buy clothes. Feels like we're being ripped off when we go to a restaurant, whether it's fancy or not. When we go to a fast food place, it feels like we're being ripped off. I mean, things just cost so much money. So the last thing we need is the added stress of a check engine light coming on and not knowing what we should do about it, and the unease that it gives us, and the feeling that we're, unless we've actually taken the time out of our life to build a decent relationship with an honest automotive repair shop that you can trust, then, you always have that thing in the back of your mind. Am I going to get ripped off? And it's just not okay. So before your check engine light comes on is when you should be, worried about finding an automotive repair shop that's going to maintain your car, repair your car, keep your car in top condition, keep your car, safe and reliable. And you'd be totally shocked. I'm not saying that if you maintain your car exactly like you're supposed to, you won't ever have problems, but the odds are now greatly in your favor that you're not going to have problems. It's when we don't take care of our toys that our toys tend to not take care of us. Kind of like a relationship or anything else. If you don't take care of the relationship, then the relationship's probably not going to take care of you. So think about it this way. Are you going to get ripped off? Well, you could, but your check engine light's on. And we all know that if you go down into one of the free places, then they're going to give you the codes, and that's just a point. That's points you in a direction. It may not even be the right direction, but it points you in a direction. So without the flow chart and all of the equipment and expertise it takes to back that up, then you're guessing, and we all know that we don't want to guess. And then, steady check engine light, that is a big deal, but it's not near as big a deal as a flashing check engine light. The flashing check engine light is way more serious, and it often means that there's an active misfire that may damage the catalytic converter or create a drivability concern. If the light is flashing, the safest choice is to stop driving as soon as it's safe and have the vehicle inspected promptly. Yes, it is the steady light is saying something needs attention. The flashing light is saying something may be causing damage right now. And when you pull it into an automotive repair shop, if you walk in acting like you're going to get ripped off, that's not a way to start a relationship. Relationship goes both ways. The relationship starts with you communicating your honest communication to the automotive repair shop. Just be honest with them. When did it come on? What were you doing? How were you driving? Be honest. Give them as much possible information as you possibly can. Did it come on and go off ever? Did it come on and stay on? I mean, there's a lot of things that they're going to need to know. So just be prepared to give them full disclosure. I mean, there's so many things that can cause a check engine light. I mean, so many things that can cause a check engine light. And we're not going to guess. The true professionals in the automotive industry are not going to guess. There's no reason to guess that's not true. Sometimes we're going to make the best educated guess because you have to, but that's the exception, not the rule. I mean, I wish it were a perfect science. You got way too many connections, way too many sensors, way too many computers trying to talk to each other, way too many things nowadays. I mean, by the time you add in lane assist and the ADAS, system, I mean, with the avoidance driving systems of today, wow, cars can literally drive themselves. Not all cars, but there's a lot of cars right now that can drive themselves. That's a lot of stuff to go wrong on a vehicle. And you just got to know that. And if you try and just clear the code and then drive down the road and see if it comes back on, no, you're hiding a problem that can actually bite you. So just don't do that. But the biggest thing is to actually find an automotive repair shop that you can trust, one that has your best interest at heart, one that understands what it's like when your check engine light just all of a sudden popped on, and you need an honest check engine light diagnostic right now in your area. Stay safe, stay strong.